Toxic Crusaders.
He was
Man,
doing
this
the whole
box
wife
is
told me
crazy.
to get rid of everything. He had 7 game consoles.
What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the retro world. Guys, in today's episode, we are picking up a freaking amazing deal, and it's pretty cheap. I'm not going to spoil it for y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hey, man. How you doing? Hey, I just talked to you about the Nintendo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How you been?
All right, good.
Good, man. Had a good score today. Was this yard sale stuff? Or?
Yeah, well, yeah, you know me.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate you
dude
keeping me in mind, though.
Yeah, it probably took me forever to find where we were texting on the phone a while back. What's your name again?
Dan,
okay.
Dan.
Yeah.
And Steve, right?
Everett.
Oh, where did I get Steve from?
Steve, I don't know.
Oh, there for sure.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy told you it works. I'll figure it out one way or another.
He was
Man,
doing
this
the whole
box
wife
is
told
crazy.
me to get rid of everything. He had 7 game consoles.
Gotcha. Okay.
Some of them were Xbox and other
Stuff
stuff.
like that.
This was the newer.
Okay.
This was the older.
Yeah.
You know, and I
The
know
stuff
he
I'm
took-
after, you know.
Right, the storage tank.
And you said there was a few games with it. Oh, that's cool. It's just cool seeing them in the box.
So this
That's
one
awesome.
is the one that's worth all the money.
Dang, that's awesome.
So this sold for $400.
Really? Was it like graded or something?
Yeah, it was
or?
in mint condition
Mint?
with the
Okay.
manual.
Gotcha.
So one like
a
this
good one, too.
was about $80.
Dang.
So I kind of screwed up with that, but
Hey, well, I appreciate the deal. This is cool. I really loved the show, Toxic Crusaders.
it doesn't have the manual with it. And
That's
then,
okay.
you know, as far as collectibles go, they get into the
Oh,
box.
yeah,
the box
bed
and all of
everything.
that. Right,
Don't
right.
square away with you. So,
Yeah,
bucks,
so
really.
I'm gonna let you get the deal.
I
'cause
appreciate that, man. Yeah,
that
no,
could
thank
have
you.
been brought $100 just easy for that.
Back at the house, let's take an up-close look at everything that we just picked up. All right, everyone. Here is everything that we picked up. I don't even know if you guys can see this in that footage, but Toxic Crusaders in the freaking box. Look at this. We got Yoshi in the box. Let's go and scoot some of this stuff over, because y'all know we got to talk about this too. The NES sports set in the freaking box. Now, the box is not in the best condition, but still, look at this. It's supposed to come with this Nintendo NES satellite. We're definitely going to have to look in here and see. I really doubt it comes with 4 controllers, but I think it's supposed to come with 4 controllers. Oh, man, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about the games first. All right, guys. We'll start off with Super Spike V-Ball. I don't think we have this one in the collection. I'll definitely double check. I've mentioned it a couple of times here on this channel, but you might be new. You might be tuning in for the first time. If we come across NES games that we don't have, we usually add them to the collection. Although we'll talk about a couple here today that I don't know if we're going to end up holding on to. We might not. We'll have to see about that. But Super Spike V-Ball, we might be adding this one to the collection. We will see at a later time. And you guys know I get excited over just the freaking NES cases. These things are always amazing to have, especially when you guys know these game rooms get freaking dusty. So shout outs to these things, keeping off the dust. Next up, we got Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge. Once again, another game at the time of filming. I'm not sure if we have this one or not. I don't think we do, so we might hold on to this one, but we'll see. And once again, you guys know we are excited about the freaking Nintendo authentic dust sleeve cover. You can never have enough of those. Pretty awesome. And once again, this is not a brag. It never is a brag here on this channel. But we got everything here for $100. I thought that was an amazing deal. Guys, let's jump into kind of one of the hidden treasures, so to say, of this lot. We got RC Pro-Am 2. Now, this is not the first one. This is the sequel. Guys, if y'all ever come across this sequel and it's for a good deal, pick it up. Last time I checked, this game alone was worth around $100 or so. This copy right here is actually in pretty good shape. Look at that. Condition is very, very nice, I would say. If you were to sell this on eBay, you could probably sell it as very good, although I usually sell stuff as just good, even if they are very good. I know the value can go up, but I'd rather a customer like get the game and be like, oh my gosh, this actually looks better than what I thought, versus the other way around, and then you got to do a return. But well, never mind. I would definitely say it was very good before I saw this sticker on here. Kind of cool, though, to see that Blockbuster sticker on here. We might be able to get this off, but there's a chance it might rip this off, too. We can use, like a heat gun or, like, a hair dryer, and we can probably get this sticker off. So we'll try that out later on, and fingers crossed. If we can get this off, this will still be a very nice-looking cartridge. RC Pro Am 2, definitely an NES game to keep an eye out for. All right, and next up, we've got Yoshi. Pure Puzzle Panic with Yoshi and friends. So freaking cool. I love just the box art and this stuff. Now, this isn't really a game that's nostalgic to me. I am trying to collect a bunch of NES games, but honestly, I don't really care to have a lot of the boxes. Like, there's like the Marios and the Zeldas, stuff like that I would love to have the boxes for. But stuff like this, like, I'm not that type of collector. I don't have to have a box for every single thing out there. But shout outs to you if you are. Nothing wrong with that, but pretty awesome. Just kind of cool to see this. Let's take a look at the inside. There we go. And I don't know if this has the manual or not. Let me see. Hey, got another dust sleeve. And no, that's okay. No manual there, but pretty decent shape. I guess there's that line. It looks like pencil. We might be able to clear that up. Other than that, it's a pretty good cart until we turn it around on the back and there's like 5 Blockbuster stickers. Okay, there's not, so that would have been kind of a bummer. But yeah, Yoshi for the NES, pretty awesome. And guys, the freaking, I mean, there's definitely a couple of bangers in this lot. Like RC Pro Am 2, you don't see this very often. Pretty good value. That's definitely a banger. Just seeing stuff in the box, I feel like is a banger, at least to me. That is freaking crazy to come across. But this right here, in the box, Toxic Crusaders, you don't see this one very often, and when you do, it is up there in value. Even the guy was talking about it. He's like, man, he said something about he knew that this one was up there in value. It's more valuable if it's complete, but this one, I think, no, never mind. For some reason, I thought maybe the manual was in there, but no manual. Look at that, though. Man, that is pretty freaking clean. Toxic Crusaders. Now, guys, this is one of those ones where it's like, like I really want to hold on to it, but if I end up keeping this, I feel like I have to keep this. And I've mentioned it before, I'm just not crazy huge on keeping like one game that is like crazy valuable. I saw copies of this with the box. Now, it was with the manual going for, I want to say it was a couple of $100, maybe even higher. Once again, condition plays into that. There's definitely a little bit of wear on this box. So if we were to sell this, I really have no idea what it would go for. The cartridge, though, is in really, really nice shape, so definitely going to have to think about this one for a little bit. You guys drop some comments and let me know. I always love hearing from you guys. I feel like a lot of y'all are usually like, oh, you got to keep this, keep that, keep everything. But then there's a bunch of y'all that are like, no, I don't like keeping expensive games either. Could literally sell this game off and then use that $100 to $200 to go and pick up like another crazy bundle out in the wild. So I like to think of that whenever I'm game hunting. I like to keep 1 or 2 things for the collection, and then usually we trade or sell off the rest. So that's just my own personal opinion, but you guys let me know what you would do. This thing is freaking beautiful, though. Oh, man, this is just, look at that. I've never actually played this game. I've watched the movies, and then I've watched the cartoon. So it's crazy. They made these movies that are, like, super rated R, and then they put out this, like, kids cartoon, and it's just like, why? That didn't make any sense. But honestly, the cartoon is really great, so definitely recommend watching that if you haven't. I would love to come across some of the action figures for this one day. Guys, enough rambling about Toxic Crusaders, although I could probably keep rambling about this forever. This is really cool. On the fence about what to do with it, but we'll see at a later time. And guys, y'all know we got to show a little bit of appreciation for the freaking Nintendo in the box. The NES Sports Set, new. It's definitely not new, but it was new at one point. Look at this. Nintendo products. We just got this random label on here. I always like to nerd out about the stuff on the sides. Stuff that hopefully some of you guys care about, but like stuff like this. It's like, come on, we haven't come across this box yet. Let's at least appreciate it. Let's look at it a little bit. Oh boy. All right, let's open it up. And this is everything that is in there. So it does come with 2 controllers, although this one, it looks like the wire's messed up. So, I mean, it might still work, but maybe not. And I thought it was going to come with this for some reason. I don't know why. He didn't like send me a picture of that or anything, so there's not really a reason for me to think that that was in there other than it's just on this box. But that would have been kind of cool if it was in there. It's not, but once again, not a huge deal. Like I said, we do have 2 NES controllers. These have definitely seen better days, but that's okay. We've got extra controllers laying around somewhere. And we've got, oh, wait a second. Oh, cool, there's 3 of them, so I didn't even notice that. So, okay, that's pretty awesome. 3 NES controllers. Got the adapter. Got the power supply. We've got this. What is that? Maybe some sort of adapter for the back of the TV. I don't know. And we have the NES console. This thing has definitely seen better days. It's going to be kind of hard to tell because the lighting in here is kind of bright. But this is like a very yellow console. There you go. You can kind of see it now. But there are ways to actually take this apart. You put it in like a light box and you can bring this back to life. I don't have one of those boxes. I've seen people do it. It is pretty interesting. But yeah, maybe that's something we'll do one day. I don't know. Hopefully this thing ends up working. I don't know if it will or not. A lot of the times we pick these up and wow, look at that. A lot of the times we pick these up and they don't work. Usually you have to swap out the pin connectors in these things. That's usually the first thing to go, but we'll find out at some point. And guys, let's see, is there a bonus game? 3, 2, 1. No bonus game. Would have been kind of cool, but hey, once again, not complaining. It's kind of cool that the styrofoam is actually in here. Don't know if any of you guys think that is cool besides me, but you don't really see this that often. I feel like this is probably gone. And honestly, the boxes are usually gone too. So guys, pretty awesome deal. Once again, not a brag. $100. Would you have picked this deal up? I feel like just for this alone, probably worth the $100. But then this being in here was kind of like a bonus, so that was freaking awesome. And y'all know we got to show off the back. So nothing that crazy on here, just shows a couple of the games. I guess this game actually does come with the set, so that's kind of cool that we have that. And we've got this lovely family over here sharing the excitement. So cool. All right, everyone, that is going to be it for today's episode. As always, make sure to drop a comment and let me know what your favorite thing was that you saw in today's video. Is it something that maybe you're after? Is it something that you remember from when you were a kid? Definitely drop those comments. I love hearing from you guys. I definitely just want to say, make those connections. You never know when somebody's going to hit you up looking to get rid of some games. In this case, I don't know if it was mentioned in this video, this guy actually picked up all of this stuff that y'all saw in today's video at a yard sale right before I went and picked it up from him. He told me that he spent $20 on everything. He also told me this place had other stuff too, like other Xbox consoles and stuff like that. But at this point, it was like later on in the day, so I figured all that stuff was probably gone. I didn't even try to go to that house. But I've already bought stuff off of this guy before. He knew he was giving me a really good deal, and sometimes that's just how it works. I'm sure he's going to hit me up in the future to get rid of stuff fast, which works out perfect for us. So shout outs to you. Thank you so much for the great deal. Guys, make those connections. You never know when it's going to pay off. Anyways, until next time, I appreciate all of y'all. Peace. And wow, look at that.